The party of the year is almost upon us. Drag icon Juanita MORE has been throwing a pride party for 19 years. This is going to be the 20th one. It's a huge anniversary celebration. Joining us live in the studio is Juanita MORE herself and Gael Lala-Chávez, a director at Lyric, which is an organization benefiting from this year's party. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
Tell me about this look.
What look? This is what I woke up in.
Thank you. Are you able to move? This is a lot of bedazzle.
Oh yeah. This is not bad at all.
This is nothing.
No, this is nothing.
You can do this in your sleep.
I can do this, yeah.
Congratulations on 20 years.
Amazing, right? I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that time flew by, that it's been 20 years of the party. Okay,
so if you got into a time machine right now, you took it back 20 years, what was the party like then?
The very first one was at this place called Saluna next to the Asian Art Museum. It was a little restaurant, and I did it because my friends and I just didn't feel really connected to what was happening. That was during the dot-com boom, and you know, the energy was changing down in the city. So then the second year I moved it to the Phoenix, and we had the pool. My friends would rent rooms. It was so fun. And now it's at 620 Jones. So it's just grown and grown.
Do you recognize this poster?
Oh, yeah.
That's your inaugural party poster.
And also that is the second time in my life that I ever drove a car.
Really?
Yes, because I don't have a driver's license and I don't drive.
And you grew up in the East Bay?
I grew up in the East Bay. I stole my sister's car one time and drove to San Francisco. But that time was for the photo shoot, and I just drove across a little bridge while they photographed me.
Before it crashed.
Before it crashed, yes. But the 20 years of this, the thing that I love the most is that it always just feels like family's there. You look around and like that's your best friend over here, that's your other best friend, or somebody you haven't seen in a couple of years. Like, it feels still really connected, even though there's a lot of people there. It feels really connected.
Well, it's a reunion, honestly, every year, because I've been going now for years now, and sometimes I see people only at this party.
Yeah.
And I know, I was just thinking, as we were getting ready for this interview, I know I can think of the people that I will see again, and I'm looking forward to seeing at the party.
Yeah, last year was fun.
It sure was. Every year it's fun. I know, but you really do top it every year.
Yeah.
And part of your commitment has been that a portion of the proceeds goes to a local organization.
Yes.
And tell me about the organization you picked this year.
Yes, every year I pick a different local nonprofit that I just am fond of or I know needs help. We've raised over $1 million for local nonprofits, which is insane. And this year I've chosen Lyric, and this is their director. I love you so much.
I know Lyric because we've done some work at ABC7 with Lyric, but it's an organization that primarily helps LGBTQ youth. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, we've been around for 35 years, and we serve youth from 10 to 24. So it's a really wide spectrum, and we do everything from school programs, mentorship, career development, housing navigation, behavioral health, and more importantly, we are a program that connects young people to just be in community, be authentically themselves, have fun, being around each other.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so how did you end up pairing up the two of you?
We had such a great conversation when we met, because I wanted to know more about where the funds would go when they came in. I'm concerned about that, and I'm concerned about our youth. I truly care about our youth and our elders. I'm not worried about you, you're fine.
I'm fine, I guess.
You're fine, yes. So tell us what's gonna happen with that money that we donate.
It's gonna go straight to young people. That's our biggest thing. We've lost some funding recently. That a big portion of it was our career development program, and so providing our youth with basic income, so hiring them to be our interns, hiring them to work with us as youth facilitators. And so we've lost some of that funding, and with this programming, we're gonna put it back in there.
I like that, because they're getting a basic income, but they're working for it.
1000%.
Yeah.
And you know, it sparks their interest, and then from there, they're able to build a network and figure out what they want to do with their lives. So
and
it's
they
a
have
win-win.
something on their CV, which is fantastic to get the next job.
Absolutely.
When we are looking back at 20 years, we looked at this very first piece of artwork, and I want to show you what the new poster looks like this year. Tell me about why you picked this artist and what this new, there's a Lyric, by the way, if you want to check them out. What is your website?
Lyric.org.
Lyric.org, so easy.
Yes.
Yes, super easy.
Thank you for coming.
Find us on there.
Half the time it's like lyric.org/SF. Okay.
There's
really
the
appreciate that.
poster.
There's the poster. So tell me about this art.
I've known the artist for quite a while. He's been in San Francisco for a long time. His name is Joseph Abadi, and he had a group show at the De Young Museum, and part of the show that he did was called Shapeshifters, and I looked at that and I said, oh, that is me. I'm a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
And there you go. This became the artwork, which I love so much.
That's cool. You're always featuring homegrown artists, and over the years, and we put a little montage together, it's like a who's who of San Francisco movers and shakers and artists and people who literally decorate our city, sometimes with your image.
Yes, yes. I'm a huge champion of artists. I surround myself with artistic people. It's what helps make me thrive and grow and keep being busy. And I'm a champion of them. I want them to be great. Sometimes, you know, it's people that have never done anything. 2017, Manuel Carmona,
Who I love.
yes, did the poster. And when I looked at the poster, I said, oh, this is a mural. Like, this is not just my Pride poster. And I reached out to the business there in the Castro on 18th and said, can we paint a mural outside? And they were like, of course. The mural still stands.
It does. It's beautiful.
And it's beautiful. It's become part of the community. Yeah, it's just it's a pleasure.
We're going to see it in a second, but anyone who is making that trek between the Castro and Dolores Park sees it. So it's sort of like a welcoming sign to the Castro.
Absolutely.
And it's you.
I get so many photos of people posing in front of it in the exact poses.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
It's
iconic.
fantastic. Shout out to Manuel.
Yeah.
This year, your 20th.
Yes.
How are you going to top yourself, my friend?
Well, it's me looking back on history and also looking forward. So there's those two sort of things I'm going to bring together at this year's party. Musically, I have focused on local DJs that are up and coming that I really want people to know about and that I love so much. So that's going to happen in that way. Performances, I'm pulling from both our elders and our youth.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the party. Are you going to also be there?
Absolutely.
We're going to be partying together?
No one can miss it. Are you
No,
kidding
you
me?
can't. It is the party of the year. And something important to know is that this is not a party that you buy on Eventbrite. This is a party that you have to go to a local business in San Francisco and, I don't know, while you're there, maybe buy a shirt or buy some coffee and support them. And that's the whole idea. That's why Juanita makes you go in person. You have to have cash money. So hit that ATM. And to find out a whole list of where you can get these places, I'm going to be getting mine in the Mission. But they're all over. JuanitaMORE.com. Happy 20th anniversary, friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you so much.
for all the work that you do and being the recipient this year. And happy Pride to both of you.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride to you. Thank you.
We'll be right back.